Man, what is going on, everybody? It is 10:01 p.m. here in Wisconsin. Man, I don't even know when's the last time I made a video. I think the last time I made a video was the day before my birthday. And so I had way too much fun that week and last weekend. And so it's been a crazy 2 weeks. I haven't been really trading, and so I started a new FInPro account. You guys can see here I got a new account here. I started a new account, no trading bonus, 400 to 1 leverage already increased from the 200 to 1, and I started with I think 180, 190, and so I'm up to 252 now, and I'll show you guys where I'm at. Let's see here. I'm just trying. I'll show you guys what my positions are right now. I actually sold Australia right before they had their their RBA meeting, and so nothing too crazy for swinging any my positions. And the biggest thing that I'm focusing on right now is swing small lots and scalp on big lots. And when I'm talking about big lots, I'm talking like 50, 60, 70 cent trades on scalping off the 1 minute chart. And I'll show you guys how you guys can do that if you're on the 1 minute chart. If you don't have, I recommend to get the stochastic oscillator, and that blue line is the RSI, but the pink line with the green dotted line is the oscillator. The stochastic, I don't know what they call it. I don't know. We can go in here. Want to make sure that I'm pronouncing it right. I haven't been on. Make sure that I have this right for you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, so the stochastic whatever oscillator. What that does is it's more accurate because it bounces up and down a lot faster than RSI. And people try to go off the people try to go off 70 and 30. You can. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're going off of 70-30, then you might as well go off the 5 minute chart, because then you can scalp a little bit longer. I use the oscillator because it's much more accurate, and when it bounces down like really low, it's gonna bounce right back up. And so that's how you can scalp off the oscillator versus the RSI. And I've been doing a couple of that during in the morning, right before I go to school, and a little bit right after Tokyo sessions. And I don't do it in the afternoon because it's really slow and the spreads are really high. And so that's what I'm focusing on: small lots on swinging, and then big lots on scalping. Good. When I'm scalping, I'm looking at the 1 minute chart, and I'm looking at at the oscillator to see if it's already down or if it's already up. And then you can also follow MACD, because MACD takes its time to curve down and curve up along with the moving average. And so that's something else that you can pay attention to. I mean, it's 10 o'clock right now. Nothing's really like moving as much. It won't, and I don't anticipate anything until midnight and 1 a.m. And so I'm expecting a hard drop for a sell strong sell for Australia. And the reason why I'm buying USD because on my chart over here, and I learned this from in the past, that USD CAD and Australia, they inverse. They're opposite pairs. And so that's another thing if you're looking at USD CAD in Australia USD. And that's another good thing to take a look at. I don't know what else. I know USDJPY has been really getting it. Been really going up a lot already. The most important day to pay attention to is Wednesday. You got the Fed announcement for the interest rate decision. On top of it, you got the Bank of Japan doing their interest rate decision at Tokyo sessions that day too. So you got two interest rate decisions. What my expectation is, they're not. U.S. is probably not going to raise the rate for the fall. And a lot of people are talking about the balance sheet. I don't know. I haven't really heard much about the balance sheet because Trump's trying to get his tax reform going. So we will see what he's got to say about that. Because I don't really foresee anything positive for U.S. once the Fed speaks that day. They don't speak till sometime 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And so I expect a trend reversal. I expect a sell for U.S. dollar. U.S. dollar has been pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie, they've been strong since last Monday. Everyone anticipated a sell for Hurricane Irma, since Hurricane Irma was going to be the biggest strike against the U.S. economy, and nothing really happened. USDJPY went up like 2,000 points, all the way up to like almost 109 from 107, and so you're talking about a 2% gain off of last Monday. And now it's a week from today. You can see the difference from where it's at from last week and this week. 107 and 111. It's 4,000 points. That's 4% gain. It's crazy. And gold has dropped dramatically, like from 1357 all the way down to almost 1300. So I don't expect gold to rise up until Wednesday. I mean, I know it's been trying to fluctuate up and down around 1308, 1310, and so, like I said, I'm expecting for Australia to drop because there wasn't really anything out of the RBA minutes, and USD CAD inverses with that pair. It's not something new. I learned it I learned like 6 months ago. I don't trade USD CAD, but now's the time because USD CAD has been oversold for so long. And if you look at USD CAD on the weekly chart, the daily chart, it's about time for USD CAD to start climbing back up. The trend reversal for Wednesday afternoon, because I don't expect the Fed to do anything for the interest rate decision. And oh yeah, the pound. Yeah, I was selling the pound too. After the pound hit 136, there was a London terrorist attack on Friday, but that didn't really do much the effect. I know that there was a speech today that was from the Bank of England, which was supposed to be hawkish, but it actually made it go down. Right now, the pound is at 135.1, and it was a high of 136.4. So on the 4-hour chart, if you look at the 4-hour chart, it's already starting to curve. And so it's already starting to curve down. I know that on the daily it's still trying to keep pushing itself back up. And so other than that, I mean, I'm swinging small lots and I'm scalping off the big lots. And so that is all I got for tonight. Tomorrow is the building permits. I know there's like 8. Well, the most important thing is the building permits at 7:30 a.m. for U.S. New York sessions. I still expect all the U.S. pairs to be positive until Wednesday. That is my expectation till Wednesday, pretty much. And I don't know what else. else? Oh, a lot of people were wondering if I'm still using LMFX. I am currently not using LMFX any longer. I'm not even touching their demo contest. I'm not even touching their crystal ball contest. I'm not even touching the live account or the demo account on LMFX. For those of you that are wondering if I was still using LMFX, I'm completely done with them. I have nothing against them. I just chose to just stay with FInPro. I've been on the other iPhone. There's nothing crazy here. I mean, it's just this is the the white iPhone that I have right now. It's using the FX Choice Pro account, demo account. I want to get used to the Pro account because the spreads are a little bit high. I mean, the spread's a little bit higher than FinPro, but the commissions are about the same. And so with that, I want to be able to get used to FX Choice and then use Bitcoin with FX Choice. And so that's why I'm trying to get used to the MetaTrader 5 Pro account and the MetaTrader 4 Pro account. And I don't plan on using FX Choice Live until sometime next month. And so I'm trying to get used to, because you can actually buy and sell Bitcoin. So that's what I want to do with FX Choice. Man, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while. It's been almost 2 weeks since I've done a video, and so that's all I got for you guys. I mean, that's all I expect for throughout the whole night. And then for Wednesday is the trend reversal. I don't expect the U.S. FOMC to raise their rates for this fall. They'll probably raise it for December, but probably not. Probably not for the fall. And so, issue must be resolved. We'll start in October. We will find out. We will find out if they start that in October. I mean, I don't know if they will. I always keep up to date with FX Street because they're always constantly updating. And so, I'm a big news guy, and you should too if you're definitely trying to pay attention to any key events that's going to happen throughout your whole trading session that you're doing. When I'm trading, I'm always looking at FX Street News, and then investing.com, Forex Factory, and MyFX Book. Those four websites. And you can get their mobile app on the phone. Like I showed you guys before, I have all the mobile apps for it. So that's a good thing if you got a smartphone. Alright, man, you guys have a good night. I'm going to try and make a video. I'm going to try and see if I can stay up for London sessions. So had a long day, but I'm going to try and make another video for London sessions because I want to stay up for London sessions and see where my trades are going. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you guys for following me. And I'll try my best to give all as much tips as I can. And I know I talked a little about scalping. And so I'll do a full tutorial this weekend on what I look at when I'm scalping. And so that way you guys can see to put the charts in on the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and then look at the oscillator versus the RSI. That way you can see where you want to scalp at on the 1 minute chart, and then you can follow off the 5 minute chart right after that because of the MACD that's going to start the curve. So that's pretty much it for you guys. So I'll try and make a video for London sessions. I'm going to try and stay up for that one, and I'll try and make a video for New York sessions before I go to class. So try and get back into my routine here. I know I've been doing I've been doing a lot of classes, but I'm gonna try and keep up the pace with it. I'm gonna try and do as much as I can. At least I made a goal to actually make one video a day, so I'm gonna try and do it for that way I can keep it consistent.